about time for an introduction. My name is Amy Long, and I spent 20 years in the United States Air Force before I retired. I was able to participate in a program called SkillBridge, and that means that during the last 6 months of my military career, I was actually an intern, unpaid by Keller Williams, as a real estate agent. So I was able to spend the last 6 months learning what it meant to be a person again. Ugh, it feels so weird. Uh, it is a completely different world to be in the military and be dealing with military all the time. Who knows? Maybe you spent your military career talking to civilians all of the time. I did not. And so I had to learn how to talk to people kindly. I don't know. I had to learn to how to make small talk. Oh, you don't know how difficult it is to answer the phone and to say, hello, how are you doing? When all you really want to do is say, hello, this is what I need. And not even hello sometimes. Okay. So I needed 6 months to decompress. So during that time, I was able to get my real estate license, take the state test, get qualified, certified, licensed, then go through all of Keller Williams' amazing training. So Keller Williams has a program called Ignite for brand new agents that is supposed to ignite your career. It basically lets you know what you're actually supposed to do. During your real estate course, you're going to learn the legalities of becoming a realtor. In the military, you probably would equate the licensing course to your initial training that you get during your technical school, where you're kind of learning the basics, and then you go to your first unit, and at your first unit you start to figure out different, more specific things about what that mission is, and maybe what that plane does or what that piece of equipment does. But it's different everywhere that you go. So it's kind of the way that it is that you learn this very broad piece of it here in the real estate world, and then once you join a brokerage like Keller Williams, then they'll teach you how to buy and sell real estate. Once you start working with lenders, they'll teach you more about the lending process. Once you have your first home under contract and it's getting inspected, you'll learn more about what to look for and what could be wrong with a home. Because I mean, I'm not a contractor, I'm not an inspector, I'm not a lender. But apparently I'm supposed to know all of that stuff if I want to be able to help my people to the best of my ability. So you're going to spend a lot of time learning. And they tell you that in your first 6 months of the career, you're probably not going to make very much money, which luckily I was still technically in the military, because they're right. I felt like I had been thrown into the deep end and I had no idea what to do. So you're just kind of trying everything until you can figure it out. But Keller Williams has this great program where, like I said, you go through Ignite, you can go through a training class called Bold. They've got a bunch of other things that you can do for free. You can pay for extra training. You can join all sorts of Facebook groups. You can get yourself a mentor. You can join the productivity coaching team. You can join just any team within the Keller Williams system. You find yourself a mentor, you find yourself a trainer, or you figure it out by Googling. I'm going to look it up on YouTube. There's a ton of people out there who are going to tell you how to do it, how they do it. The people who aren't telling you, they're not the ones that you want to talk to. But the ones who are excited and want this career field to be full of people who really know their stuff are not afraid to share. They know that there's enough business out there for all of us, and they want you to be the best realtor you can be. So I would love to go deeper into how I got into SkillBridge, how it felt, what it was like. So I'll probably make another video if people are interested in this one. But yeah, I did SkillBridge with Keller Williams. There's a lot of other opportunities out there. 100% highly recommend SkillBridge. I needed it to decompress. I needed it to bridge the gap between my first life and my second life, my first act and my second act. I needed it to transition into working with real people and not, you know, the crazies that we work with in the military, all the weirdos. So that's it. That's what I did. I loved it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you would like to connect, let me know. I will leave all my information so that you can reach out. Let's chat. My name's Amy. I work at Keller Williams. and I am part of KW Military.